Hi, in this video I'm going to give you a sneak peek to the course Make Singing Click, so you'll see exactly what's in there. So stay tuned if you want to hear why drilling is fun, why our brain needs to shut up, and what Jim Carrey has to do with all of this. In making this course, it was important to me that it's not just loading you with information and leave you hanging. This is really about helping you reach a certain goal and doing it in a systematic and focused way. Make Singing Click has 5 main topics or modules. Let me first tell you what they are and then we'll zoom in. Module 1 is called No Brain, No Pain. This is about the mental aspect of singing. We're going to learn how the brain is ruining everything for us and how we can use it to our advantage. Module 2, the Vocal Instrument Tour, is about vocal anatomy. You get to know your instrument, but not just theoretically, and you will examine your situation and see what your most pressing issue is. Module 3, remove the sticks in the wheel. Now this is a technique part, and we're going to go over different vocal issues and we will see which one you are supposed to focus on, and we have a systematic way for you to address whatever it is that you're struggling with in your singing. Module 4, enhance your voice. Now, Module 3 is already going to do that by default, but in Module 4 you have even more upgrades on how to make your voice better. So volume, range, stamina, we're going to cover all of that. And Module 5, now what? Now this is exactly what it sounds, basically how you take the course and combine it later on with private lessons, no matter with whom, and also the life after practice, getting on stage if this is something you want. The first module, No Brain, No Pain, is the most important module. So in my opinion, it really sets this course aside from other vocal advice out there. You know that there is the stereotype about the stupid singer, so that there is this joke about how good singers are not so bright because the small brain gives them more resonance in their heads. There is a reason for that. Overthinking and overplanning is happening to the best of us, and actually for most of us. And it is preventing you from singing in the way that you have learned and in the way that you know already how. So the first module has to come first. Don't skip it and go to the technique part. I know you want to, but trust me. This module, especially the chapter about singing unplanned, this is the meat of the matter. No matter what you learn later or with whom, if you follow those principles of the first module, it will multiply and speed up your process, and most importantly, it will make it long-term. Here are the main ingredients of the first module, No Brain, No Pain. Getting started. How to use the course. Now this is an introduction that you should see. Some introductions are just skippable, not this one. Don't skip it. Then we choose a song you love and that you can actually sing, and you have a warm-up that you're going to use throughout the course, and basically you can use whenever you want. The 4 steps to get happy with your singing. We're going to get rid of all the moments of hesitation which are killing your voice. Then I talk about how often, how long, and what to practice, and then we're going to make practice fun. Say what now? And I also have a little reaction video to Jim Carrey there to show you how to really put your technique into action. Then make a start plan. All the info and voice tips in the world are not going to give you the confidence to work on your own unless you know where to start. On the contrary, it's just confusing. So we're going to talk about that. Then we talk about drilling. So after you have decided what to start with, I'm going to teach you how to put it in your body for the long term. We also reveal the secret of the machine. That's how to multitask without multitasking, because there is a lot to learn about singing, and how are you supposed to make it all happen at the same time? That's something that no one taught me. I would have liked to give myself this course as a 16-year-old girl. For this reason, that this multitasking issue would have saved me a decade at least of struggling. Now we're at the second module, the Vocal Instrument Tour, and this one is shorter but crucial. Because if you want to be able to use your voice in the best way, you have to learn some basic stuff about it. Luckily for us, this is fascinating stuff, and I'm not biased at all. We're going to learn basic vocal anatomy. You will learn to get to know your vocal instrument, but not just theoretically. You're going to get to know it kinesthetically, as in you will be able to feel it. Then we're going to talk about what could go wrong. Anything that can bother our voice, whether it's illness or a technical issue. Then we move on directly to finding your biggest enemy. So your biggest vocal issue, we're going to do a self-examination test that I put up, and you're going to find what is the biggest issue for you. I will recommend to you to focus on your biggest enemy and then find the best way for you to tackle and fight that enemy. And that thing is your bright spot. So we have a bright spot generator when you find the thing that is working for you, and then you focus on that. If you're working on what is already working, then the results are a lot quicker and a lot more satisfying, rather than just trying to solve a problem. You go with what already works. The different sticks in the wheel include the vocal cords and properly closing the vocal cords. And you have 3 main stick areas that I'm going to go over in detail, show you basically how to remove them. We're going to talk about general posture. I'm going to throw in another stick in the wheel that some people find issues with, just in case. And I got you all covered. The 4th module, enhance your voice. Now this is usually what you go and look up on YouTube when you want to learn how to sing, when you're looking for singing tutorials. But without the setup that you build in this course, these are just voice tips that are going to go into one ear and out the other. Still, it's really nice to have, so we're going to do some more volume, some more, stamina, breath support, expand your range, sing in tune, all that fun stuff. The issue with singing out of tune, all I have to say about that is that it happens to the very best of the best, and that it's not at all what you think. 5th and last module, now what, is a good wrap up and some send off advice. Some tools you need for home, like a mirror and a recording device, even your phone. I'll teach you how to use those. How to combine this course with private lessons, which I recommend to do, by the way. And if this is something you want, how to get yourself on stage. And by stage, I mean anything from karaoke to the main stage. This is our course in a nutshell. If you're half as excited as I am, you're excited enough. So let's get going.